Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Bulramen. We have a shot almost at Hochi here with a very nice Italian flag. This isn't Hochi. This is not Samyang, but that's, I think, kind of what they're going for. There's these weird, look at these. What are these for? Whoa, why are those there? Weird. It is the carbonara flavor from Bulramen, which of course in Samyang meant cheese, and I'm sure it will here as well. This is from Korea. And where is our, okay, here's our instructions. Open the lid, take out the liquid, powder soup, pour in water. Okay, so we're going to not do that. What we are going to do is the usual. We are going to throw it in the microwave. Why are these here? It's just that's gonna distract me, I guess. So we're going to throw it in the microwave, let it go for 4 minutes. Look, why is that there? Are you supposed to like put the lid on and vent it after you pour hot water in? Maybe, probably, huh? So here is the Bulramen sauce. So this is probably a bulldog. Here are the noodles. This is the big bowl, big boy bowl. And here we have the carbonara powder. So I'm going to go cook these noodles and let them go for 4 minutes. Let them sit for 5. And after that, we'll be right back. And we are back. So we got these cooked up. Hopefully I left enough water in there. Well, we'll find out, won't we? All right, let's go with the cheese first. Lovely cheese powder. And you know what? This is probably liquid. Let's throw that in too. There. Usually I would taste this by itself with just the cheese, but I think I might actually need the liquid this time. So we inevitably will wind up throwing that all together anyway. Yeah, I think we're all right. I think I might even have a little bit too much water left in there, possibly, which is also fine. So we definitely have the bulldog flavor. And I suppose that's what Bulramen is meant to mean, is bulldog ramen, just a portmanteau. All right. Well, let's find out how she blows. There's an interesting smell to it. These are, so the extra hot I didn't think was as hot as the triple hot. Sorry, the double hot. I haven't done the triple hot yet, but the 2 times hot from Samyang was hotter than the extra hot from Bulramen. I think their carbonara is notably hotter than the Samyang. And of course, these are all powered by extract. Flavor's not bad. I like this better than the Daebak cheese. I think I like the Samyang Carbonara better though, flavor-wise. It was a bit cheese heavier, for whatever that's worth. So one problem with having too much liquid is stuff just gets everywhere. I do feel like there's more heft to these noodles as well. Like the noodles from Bulramen are a little bit thicker, a little bit chewier. I mean, I think I'll give these a default. Well, no, these are really definitely a legit one. I don't think they're more than a 1. A very firm one, though. Like everything where the heat is fueled by extract, these are hot as they're going to get right out of the gate. Rest is just, you can see I got a little bit too much liquid in there. All right, well, I thought their extra hot was pretty solid. I ate through the whole brick of it. You could check out that video in the Spicy Noodles playlist, as well as all the Samyang ones I've been talking about, as well as the Daebak I've also been talking about, and a host of other ones. I think I've done quite a number of so-called spicy chicken Korean noodles at this point. There was just a lot more of those than I think realized existed. And Samyang is definitely, I think, kind of the flavor pusher of all that stuff. And everybody else, I think, for the most part, is mostly following in their footsteps. So this one, flavor-wise, the Samyang was better. Definitely. Both. So there's a quattro cheese and there's a carbonara. Oh, and there's also a creamy carbonara. So this one is not as good as the 4 cheese, the quattro. It's not as good as the regular carbonara. I would put it better, though, than the creamy carbonara, which I found, honestly, kind of a puzzling thing to even exist. And Samyang does try a lot of flavors, but they also don't have hits on a lot of flavors. I've only been able to find this and the extra hot as far as Bulramen goes. And the Bulramen extra hot was fine. Like, I thought it tasted better. It wasn't quite as hot, but it tasted better than the Samyang. This one, definitely hotter than the Samyang, any of them. But like I was saying, flavor is, it's better than one of the 3 that they have, but the other 2 are definitely tastier than this one is. So the noodle heft, I think, is really interesting here, though. I actually kind of like that. I kind of like, my favorite Asian noodle for a very long time was udon. And this isn't obviously as thick as those are, but I do like a little bit of heft, a little bit of chew to the noodles generally. Like with the way noodles go, is there is differences between them all, but a lot of the differences aren't super dramatic, and so in my view, texture plays a big part of that as well. So definitely, I did like the texture of these quite a bit. So yeah, I mean, these were. I'm not gonna get them again. They are pretty solid to do once. It's I really enjoy trying new stuff. So from that respect, I think they were fine. This is not a flavor I would ever want to experience again, though. And heat-wise, like I said, it's a very firm one. It's starting to trail off now as I'm talking, but heat-wise is meant to be on the lower side, so I guess that kind of tracks. But yeah, we'll just leave it there. That was the Bulramen Carbonara Spicy Noodle Ramen. Nagafu in peace to serve the flame.